Here we are back for day number 2 of the Music City Drum Show. I'm on the show floor with my new friend, Mike Eckert. How are you, Mike?
I'm doing good. How are you, Michael?
Good. You're a pleasant new face in that you're opening a new shop in Atlanta.
That's right.
What's it called?
It's called, this is tough to remember, the Atlanta Drum Shop.
Let me see if I get that. The Atlanta Drum Shop. And where would that be?
That would be on Powers Ferry, just north of the perimeter. So
In Atlanta, though.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, it's got an Atlanta address, just a couple hundred yards on Powers Ferry north. Easy to get to, easy to get out of, because it's right near 75 and it's right near 285.
It's a great location, and it has beautiful retail space, too.
Yeah, it's in a business park, and what makes it quasi-familiar to a lot of drummers in the area is that it's not far as the crow flies from the old Atlanta Pro Percussion.
That's a good point. I didn't think of that. Now, the other thing that is unique to you is you already have an established, thriving drum business in doing reworking gear and flipping older gear. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I got into restoring particularly vintage American drums, Rogers, Gretsch, Ludwig, Slingerland, and my now ex-wife would get to a boiling point of, you need to sell some of these. And so what was a hobby kind of turned into, unintentionally, I guess you could say, a business where I still say that I'm a reluctant seller of anything that comes from my collection. But been doing that now for about 6 years under the name, it's on my lanyard here, Blue Goose Classic Percussion, and it's been online sales and so operated that way, liquidate and restoring, really, which is my passion, bringing things back to life and putting 60 years of additional life into a 60-year-old kit is really what's gratifying to me.
And you have a shop there. You have all that stuff at the new place.
You know, we this started in my basement, and if anybody who comes and looks at my basement comes away saying, that's a pretty comprehensive little drum shop he's got going on down there. And so we're just moving that now into a commercial space and putting it on steroids, much larger area with more people able to work in it to now branch into continue doing restorations, all sorts of service, but then also going into the retailing of new gear as well.
Beautiful, man. And so you're going to have lessons there, clinics,
Yeah.
full-blown drum shop, full-service shop.
Exactly.
With the emphasis on service, because you can work on the drums there,
That's
which a lot of
exactly
stores don't do.
That's right. Yep. We the idea is to be truly a full-service drum destination. Not just a store. I always think of the example that, I've just put my stick through my 10-inch Tom's head. I need to go buy a new head, so let me head on over to the store. No. The destination part is intended to be, hey, I've got some hours to burn. It's a Saturday. I want to go hang out at the shop to go see what cool, new, old stuff is there, but also because I'm going to see people that I relate to. I'm going to meet people and make new friends. It really is. The idea is
I always
for it to
stress this a lot because it's a community.
Exactly.
You don't go to the drum shop to pick up a pair of brushes. You might need the brushes, but you're going for the hang.
That's right.
You're going because they know who you are and you know who they are, and you have a mutual compassion and intense dedication to something that we all share.
That's right.
And drummers are better at that than most other instruments.
It does seem like the world works like that, yeah. But to answer your question, we will, as far as services, repair, of course, replacement parts, restoration, lessons, as you said. We're also offering, even before we've opened, consignment services.
You are.
Yeah.
My friend was already asking me about that.
Yeah.
For your store.
It has surprised me the number of phone calls and emails that I've gotten saying, hey, and we're not even open yet, but hey, I've got this kit that I'd really love your help in selling, and because we do have a good online reach.
Well, let's plug that. Blue Goose, but spell that.
Blue Goose Classic Percussion. We're on eBay, and we have our own site now. Most of the sales are going to be migrated to AtlantaDrumShop.com.
Okay. Well, we got to tell them it's BLOO.
That's right. BLOO Goose classic percussion, and the reason for the OOs, I don't know if the camera would be able to see this, but it makes sense because the OO in Blue and the OO in Goose become the drums that the Goose is playing.
You know, I never put that together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because this is a horizontal version, the Goose is supposed to be sitting behind the Blue and the Goose, and it makes sense in the original logo that, there's 4 toms that he's able to hit.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a grand opening, a soft opening, and a real grand opening coming up soon?
That's right.
I want to be there for that. That sounds a lot of fun.
Boss Vine, we want you there for all of it. But yeah, it's soft opening here in a couple weeks. And that's where basically 2 stages. One is we're open and we've got basically what every drummer would need, from new heads, sticks, all the accessories.
Right.
We won't be fully inventoried with all of our manufacturer partners. Here middle of August when we do the soft opening. The grand opening will be later in the fall, and the idea there is to make it a big to-do. 4 days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
There you go.
Representatives and artists from all the major manufacturer partners that we've got, and being fully inventoried to execute both, walk-in sales and fulfill online orders fully. And so that's going to be a big deal. We're going to advertise like crazy for it, and it should be pretty exciting with some pretty famous, including yours, pretty famous faces there.
I wouldn't count me in that, but thank you so much. Infamous is more like that. So the other thing is you're gonna cover everything, right? If it's about, I need a drum set for my 10-year-old, or I need a full tour kit.
Right.
You're all over it.
Yeah. When you look at really to answer that question, the best I can say is that we want to make civilians into musicians, and ideally we'd like that new musician to choose our favorite instrument, which is the drum set.
Man, you're singing my song here.
Yeah,
that's my mentor and buddy Jeff Hamilton used to always say, I'm a musician who happens to be a drummer.
Yeah.
Because if you leave out the musician part,
right,
you're by yourself.
Right.
We'll remain so.
right. But yeah, our highest mission is to promote music and music education, and then secondarily to the question you were asking, what products will we want to provide products that serve every drummer's needs, whether it be a youth that's just getting interested in it, all the way to a seasoned veteran who walks by and says, wow, that's the kit that I've lusted after, since I was 15 and I was opening the Ludwig catalog and that smell and stuff. We want to be able to provide solutions where we can. Obviously, we can't be everything to everybody, but from entry level all the way to the really discerning collector. Even currently, we've got pretty much the gambit in our inventory. And
it'll all be available online as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
There's a lot of people who don't have a drum shop like you within a couple hundred miles.
Right.
They need that.
Yeah.
Atlanta needs it too.
Yeah.
All right, Mike, anything else you want to throw in the mix here?
I would just like to thank you for the opportunity to come talk to you.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
And
but let's give the drum shop URL.
Yeah, so we are located at atlantadrumshop.com. As far as Blue Goose, which is and will remain the vintage arm of the business, that's Blue Goose, BLOOGOOSE.com. And the physical location of the new store, the Atlanta Drum Shop, will be at 2030 Powers Ferry Road, Suite 390, and that's in Atlanta. The zip is 30339. It's in the Powers Ferry Business Park.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, man.
Covered it all. Well, good luck to you and your new store, and I appreciate you doing my show.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We'll do some other stuff where it's a little more personal.
Yeah. This
is a drive-by,
That's right.
We're in a war zone here, sort of, with all the sound. But it's been pretty quiet for this interview.
Yeah.
All things considering. Thanks, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.